What's good, everybody? Appreciate the ones for subscribing to the new channel. Y'all already know what the pressure is on the top or the end of the ball game. That's what I'm gonna say. That's like a parable. But yeah, as people don't understand what happened about the last channel, but you will see as we progress with the new one. But thank you guys for subscribing to the new channel. Share, like, and comment. And just make sure the channel gets some awareness so we can build this channel back up. But I'm making a video today. It's not concerned me printing anything, but we still talking about printing. Now, I don't want to get the misconception or give out the wrong message when you talk about these printers and what printer that you should choose or whatnot. I just know what printers that work for me, and I know when it comes to ink, and it comes to running a business, and it comes to looking at the back end of it, when you become successful in the business and you have a lot of work coming in and going out, you want to cut the cost down as much as you can when you purchasing products. And not saying just buy cheap products, but just make sure that you're not wasting too much or paying too much. Now, when I was speaking about the Oddly printers or any Asian printer or any 2-head or 4-headed printer, Cool Color or whatever company that actually has these printers. Now, I was going on a blog site and I was talking to somebody, or somebody's a friend in one of my groups, and basically was telling me they had purchased a printer, and I was like, well, the printer is only capable of printing at 720 capability, and he basically was saying, no, I have the one that's an i32 print head A1, and that one is basically printing at 1440, and the nozzles is at 180 nozzle. Now, the thing about it, it's a good printer. Now, don't get me wrong, but when you start getting into the technical aspects of the print heads and how it lays ink and what the capabilities are, when you have a printer that's 120 nozzles at 1440 resolution, is going to give you a nice quality print. But you have another printer that's like with a DX6 print head, which is the Epson print heads converted over to DTF. They print at 1440 at 360 nozzles, and then printing at 2880 by 360 nozzles if you want to print that high of a resolution. So these things are not anything that's like who cares type of situation, but when you're a printer and you like to have the best high quality image possible, then that's good. But if you're just into the, getting into printing and you happy with a 1440 at 180 nozzles, that's perfectly fine, because it's going to give you a nice quality image as well. But it's just certain things that it is recommended for whoever that's getting into it and what they want. But my main thing is this: I'm all about pricing and things like that. Now, if you have any type of a printer that's American made, that's Asian made, that's good and dandy and everything. But I just feel that within the time that you actually start getting into this printing, knowing that all these printers that come with these i32 print heads and different motherboards or XP600 print heads, they all have the same function, the same but different type of buttons in different positions, but they all have the same type of setup, because everything is basically a mimic or a rebrand from another printer off to another printer. And then whatever company can offer you, I said this in another one of my videos too, whatever companies can offer you the best customer support, that's who you go with. So it's like whatever you want. So I can't really, tell a person what's a good printer to purchase if they already have their eyes set or have their mind made up, or they're just researching and doing all these different things or not. Because I know personally myself, I wouldn't feel comfortable with paying 20 grand or 25 grand. I don't care what type of technical support it comes with. I just know for myself personally that is just well overpriced. Now, it's all about researching and knowing what works for you and know what's not working for you. But you got to understand these ink systems that these printers come with. They all have gravity fed. systems. So I know if it's gravity fed, and you know you have two CYMKs and two white channels, and the ink system, the way it's set up and how you can't really close the top of it super tight. You gotta leave a little bit of air. A little bit of, you can't just close it super tight. You gotta leave it halfway twisted, so when you start printing, that flow and pressure will drop down and travel and hit the print heads and start its printing cycle. But if you can look at these components and how these printers is actually set up, because some people don't really look at it as in the maintenance side of it. They just want to see how easy it is, can they maintenance it, but not trying to take the printer and break it down and understand, like, okay, this is what makes this happen, this is what makes that happen, because this knowledge is not here for you, so that's why I can see why people pay these high prices. But me personally, if I pay $20,000 or $15,000 for a printer, I might as well just go to whatever site and just buy it like they bought it, and buy two of them and just sit one to the side and use one for as a learning experience and make me a shitload of money, and just buy another one and then have two for a learning experience, whatever. I just think like that. But I'd be damned, me personally, if I spend 20, 30,000 or 15 on any type of printer, if I don't know about it. I'm going to research about it, and once I learn and I see what the price is, I can just buy two for the price of one. That's how I look at it. So to each his own, and no matter if you spend a high amount or if you spend a low amount, as long as you have a market, you're going to make a ton of money. That is the bottom line. This business is like recession proof if you have a market. But I'm not going to sit up here and try to bash anybody from whatever printer that they buy, because it's all a learning curve at the end of the day, what to do and what not to do. So it's all to each his own. It's in the eyes of the beholder. I appreciate everybody for just reaching out to me and just for liking and just for watching the videos, because we all here trying to build some type of social network or platform so we can trade information back and forth. That's what it is. So other than that, you guys have a blessed day, and I will be back with another one for sure.